Hello, welcome to my Konmari journey where I'm working through the life-changing magic of tidying up by Marie Kondo, and I am decluttering my entire house. Yay! So right now I am working through the hobby category, and today we're going to be doing sewing, or not sewing. We have already finished sewing. So if you missed that, I'll go ahead and leave a link of it there. I've done sewing and scrapbooking supplies already. This is the last section. I'm going to be doing knitting, crocheting, and embroidery. So let me go ahead and show you where all of these items are currently stored. Okay, so right now all of my knitting supplies are in this drawer here of my little cube organizer. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these out and pull these out onto the floor. Okay, so here's all my knitting stuff. Pardon all the junk in the background. I've been using this room as kind of my storage for my donation items throughout this process, and I am in need of taking another trip right now. But anyways, this is what I have. I have a whole bunch of yarn. I have two works in progress. One over here is this really cute knit 1940s bomber jacket that is even like partially put together. Just need to finish that. I even have a zipper somewhere in here for that project. Oh, there it is, black zipper. So I need to finish that. I have another work in project in that little bag. That's my travel knitting bag. I don't know if it's going to be frogged or not yet. And then all of my knitting needles and crochet hooks. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this, and then we'll be back. So here's the knitting things I've decided to keep. I have a project bag. This is some cotton yarn. And then I just have my current work in project and a couple extra spools. I just want to wait till it's 100% finished before getting rid of those. There's a couple spools of red yarn in this little baggie, and then some needles and hooks. And over here, here's things I'm getting rid of. I have a whole bunch of this yarn, which I got in the same size in different colors, 2 different greens and a red. And I arrived, and I hate it, and it wouldn't knit up to gauge. It was like way off gauge. It was crazy. I don't know what was going on. But it does not bring me joy, so I'm getting rid of it. A couple of random leftover balls, some patterns, which I can get access to on Ravelry again if I need them, and then I just have some knitting needles. I got a nice set of the interchangeable circular knitting needles, so I just got rid of any duplicates that I had that were not part of that set. So I'm going to put everything back in the box. Then we'll pull out our embroidery supplies. So here's all my embroidery supplies. Usually they live here in this bag. I'm not a huge fan of the bag. We'll have to be able to get rid of the bag. So yeah, let's go through and just do it because there's not a lot of stuff here. Okay, first off, I have a bunch of these plastic hoops. They don't work really well. I have one wooden one. It works amazingly better, so we're going to get rid of those. Oop, there's another one in here. Oh, it's got a little sample piece of embroidery in it. Let's get that out of there. Okay, so I have some beads in here that are for a costuming project, so I think I'm going to put those in the costuming drawer. This is some materials from a class that I took at costume college on smocking, and yeah, I think I'm going to touch that. Let's make sure that's all that's in here. Yeah, smocking. So that's gonna go. And this is my pearls also for that project. This is a little container. This has my gold work. And oh look, some thread. This doesn't belong in here. And this is a little sample that I was working on for that project. This is all keeping. This is for my Borgia dress. So I need all that. For that, oh look, there's some more purple thread. I'll plug it in there. This is a practice piece of embroidery that I did. It was fun. I did it, so I'm gonna go ahead and pitch that. This is some thread, embroidery, regular embroidery thread. This is a practice piece for black work. I'll go ahead and keep that because I want to do some more black work. This is a finished piece that I need to sew up, so I think I'm going to move that in with my silk fabric so I can have that in there. And this is my black work in progress. You can see I do want to finish this. I've taken quite a long break from it, but embroidery really is relaxing and I do enjoy it, so I want to keep that, and there's all the rest of the supplies for that. This was hanging out in the living room for a long time, and I really want to relocate it in here into the sewing and crafting room. So I guess that's really it. That's to go. That's to keep. Not a lot of stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and figure out where this stuff is going to live, and then I will show you that. So here's what we ended up with. This is my knitting box. Everything fits nicely in there. There's even some empty space. There'll be more empty space once my sweater is finished. And then the other thing, so what I did is I took this little bag, which was, I had a knitting project in that I frogged and got rid of, and I put my embroidery project in, so if I want to take it somewhere, it's really easy. I put some of my embroidery supplies in here, and then I also moved this little box. This is for my gold work. And I put it in this drawer with my silks because a lot of this is supplies for my borgia dress. And the rest of those things are in this drawer, so I thought that was handy. Don't know if these boxes will all stay here, but that's good enough for now. Once I get everything organized, I'll have to do another sewing room tour video. But that's where we are for now. I can get rid of that bag and it doesn't have to sit in the floor in the closet anymore. So that is it for the hobby supplies. I'm super excited to have this category done. I'm definitely going to need to do some reorganizing of my supplies since I did cut back a lot and kind of just figure out where things work best, and then I can start maybe getting rid of some empty organizers, which would be great because there's going to be some nice space in here to relax on, and that'll be nice for when I'm in here creating.